Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This reading for today, Sagittarius, this is a collective tarot reading session for you, Sagittarius. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're fine and safe and doing good. This reading for today, guys, we will be looking into the spiritual message of the new moon in Gemini for your sign, okay? So we will also pick up love, career, money, and general intuitive message for you in the next 24 hours or in the next 3 to 10 days. I will still cover this intuitive message will still cover for the month of June, okay? If I will be able to pick up a specific message that is outside of the June timeline, I will let you know. So we will be using two cards or two spiritual tools to tap into the new moon in Gemini, the spiritual message of that new moon in Gemini for you, and other intuitive message that I can pick up for you. Whatever message is meant for you to know and ready for you to know, this is for the Sagittarius sign, okay? This is for the Sagittarius sign. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for being here. If you would like to further connect with me, you know what to do. All of the message, all of the details about me, my channel, myself, and my team, everything is processed in the website, okay? Or go to the description box below. What's the guided message for the Sagittarius sign, please? What can I get for the Sagittarius sign? What is the spiritual message of the new moon in Gemini and other intuitive message that is meant for you to know and ready for you to know in love, career, money, and general inspirationship, okay? Please follow me in my other channels, please. I've got a main channel. If you want to pick up more intuitive message, please follow me there. What can I get for the Sagittarius sign, please? What's the guided message for the Sagittarius sign? New moon in Gemini and other intuitive message in love, career, money, and general inspirationship to my Sagittarius sign, please. Okay, let's get one card for you, Sagittarius. One oracle card to look into your message, spiritual message for the upcoming new moon in Gemini. You've got the Teacher. The new moon in Gemini is happening the 18th of June. And I really find the new moon in Gemini, it's very curious. It's very inquisitive. It has an influence, it has an influence. The Neptune planet and Pisces has a lot of influence with the Gemini new moon, which means that it is more flexible. And because Gemini and Pisces, they're both mutable signs, it means that they're more flexible and adaptable. So I find the new moon in Gemini, it's very inquisitive. It will ignite your curiosity. Okay, if you look at this is you're learning. There is a lone wolf in here. Inside of you, your new moon spiritual message, Sagittarius, is that it is igniting your curiosity to learn, connected to spirituality. Okay, around you, this card, if you look at 360-degree turn around you, where you live, where you work, where you stay 8 to 5, or where you spend your time, you will find a lot of curiosity or inquisitive information or creative magic. You know, if you look at that lady, she's experimenting, she's reading, she's exploring. So I feel like one of the spiritual message of the new moon in Gemini for you, Sagittarius, is stay being proactive to learn, not just to learn the mundane about work, about, life. You're being invited to be inquisitive, to be curious about spirituality. If you look at this lady, she's very busy, she's very busy formulating something. It's also advising you to go natural. I'm hearing the word natural. There's something about the lady in here. I don't know why I'm seeing the image of She actually works in the city, and then she visited this province to really tap into her roots, to be more connected to nature, to be more natural, and this will ignite her to tap into her soul. So the spiritual message of the Gemini new moon for you, it is really inviting you to be curious about spirituality, about being conscious about your life purpose, you know, more than money, more than having a wanting a relationship. What is your soul purpose, Sagittarius? What makes your soul happy? What makes your soul vibrate in such a way that you're tapping to your higher self? This new moon is all about tapping into that inner voice, you know, your sense of curiosity that's connected to your soul purpose and whatever energizes your soul. Okay, so that is your message in here. I'm being really drawn to look at look at the wolf in here. So I feel like your spiritual animal is a wolf, that sometimes you have to be a lone wolf to tap into your soul and ignite your soul creativity, and then can invent, rebrand, and can do more. You know, there's something in here that somehow, if you're low in creativity, if you feel like you need to tap into creative magic and to really feed your soul, you're being advised to kind of do some sort of journey outside of the city, because it feels very province, or it feels very like like what I said, because I'm seeing like a picture of you being a busy, you know, being busy in the city, and then you travel outside of the city, close to nature, quiet, and you tap into your lone wolf. And this is where you actually, you know, spill or be able to write or be creative and to be like, the more you quiet yourself in the busy, like hustling like the city noise, the more you will be able to tap into that creative magic, that creative yearning, that soulful work that you've been wanting to do. So explore this. You know, the universe, this, you know, the spiritual message for you is explore this curiosity, the yearning to connect with your soul by being away from noise, city noise, digital noise, and just by being close to nature. Okay? It also is, I don't know, I feel like if you go on a retreat or like journey out of the city, you feel younger. There's a vibe in here going natural, healing, like maybe a day of just, you know, connecting with your psychic and doing a lot of, you know, natural healing, natural healing, natural processing, you know, being curious about nature, about something out of where you normally go, something quiet, somewhere quiet where you can listen to your soul, to your lone wolf. This lone wolf, the lone wolf inside of you would like to be an alpha. So there's something that you will be able to tap in once you acknowledge this lone wolf, because the lone wolf is alone. And sometimes the best idea, the best creative moment, you know, with people is when we are alone. When it's quiet, we can listen to that creative voice inside of us. So find this curiosity, find this inspiration. Okay? So that's your new moon in Gemini. So that's that. Now, let's pick up more intuitive message for you, okay? This will still fall into the month of June. And again, if I'll be able to pick up more intuitive message outside of the month of June, I will let you know. You're starting the reading with the Four of Wands, the Fool card, and the Knight of Swords. Look at the Fool card. Again, there's something about you that you feel like you want to get out of the city. Look at that. Look at the Fool card. There's something in here. There's something inside of you, Sagittarius, that your soul spirit would like to journey out from digital, from watching YouTube. It's gonna pain my business, but I can really feel like the Fool card, the Knight of Swords, the Fool card. There's something inside of you that would like to come out. Like there's some sort of energy, like Like there's something in your belly that is lit and it's wanting to travel and really jump away from the busy part of your life. Maybe this is work, maybe, I don't know, but I'm kind of picking up that your footprint, I can pick it up that this is where you go, this is your home, this is office, and it's noisy. Okay, it's noisy, and somehow the universe or your soul is wanting you to get out of there, to give yourself a break from the noisy part of your life in here, which is very connected to the new moon in Gemini. So go and explore, you know. You don't have to do it as soon as possible, but if you feel like, Sagittarius, that there is a curiosity to go outside of your realm, you know, it's time for you to acknowledge that, because the Fool card is about travel, and the Knight of Swords is about urgent travel, and the Four of Wands is that same old, because I'm kind of picking up Four of Wands. Okay, I'm very passionate with life, but I need a new inspiration. I need a new passion, and I want to connect with my soul purpose. I mean, what else will I do in life? Sunshine. Look at that, the sun is in here. So it's telling you it's time to focus on your one-on-one, okay? On your one-on-one connection to yourself, to your soul. And somehow, as much as we would like to do it where we live, where we work, sometimes it the energetic block where we normally sleep, eat, repeat, work, it could be noisy, that we have to be taken away from that in order to really tap into the soul energy or the soul message, the spiritual message. So if you feel like doing that, maybe a one day, you know, out of the city, or just go somewhere where it's quiet, you know, you can really tap into that creativity, into what's next, into that one-on-one connection. And maybe it will make you feel more, I would say, contented. Because I feel like the Knight of Swords, the Fool card, there's a part of you that maybe you feel a disconnection with, I don't know, with life, with work, with somebody. And if you go quiet, go silent, and activate your lone wolf, you feel more contented, you know. You feel more contented, you feel more contented because you were able to listen to your voice, to your higher voice, and your higher self is telling you you've done well. Sometimes we're too busy scarboring or looking into what's missing, where in fact we have so much enough in our life. So that's one of the, I would say, you would pick up more of that. You would be able to tap into gratitude. You would be able to tap into contentment if you allow your body and your soul journey. You know, sometimes I believe that our body and the energy inside of us, which is, you know, soul, sometimes it's not synchronized. And sometimes to have that synchronized again, like your imagine your imagine the shadow. Okay, sometimes like the Peter Pan story, sometimes it's not synchronized. Our soul, our body, sometimes it's detached or not synchronized. And sometimes one of the ways to synchronize that up, you know, is to go quiet, to go silent, to go an alpha, you know, like a lone wolf adventure. So this is adventure as well, and this is like as soon as possible. And Four of Wands, I want more passion. And for some of you guys, your inspiration, it's no longer coming from where you live, where you work. Like your soul would like to journey, like the higher voice inside of you or your soul would like to create a new journey. And you know, it's true. When you travel, when you experience different city, different food, different people, it inspires you. It ignites your curiosity. So if you feel like doing that, please, there's a lot of ways to connect with nature and to listen to your soul purpose. You don't have to do it expensively, you know. So that is that. Now, let's go to specific. Okay, let's go to specific. You have a Knight of Cups. Someone is in trouble. I don't think this is you. There is someone is in trouble, Sagittarius. They're in trouble of you. Maybe you block this person or they block you, or maybe you're ignoring this person, but I'm kind of picking up strongly that There is someone in trouble. Look at this. Let's look at this one. The Eight of Wands. The new moon in Gemini is happening in your partnership, Sagittarius. It is happening in your seventh house of partnership. So this could be a partner, you know. This Knight of Cups, it could be a partner. When I say a partner, like someone really close to you, partnership. There are Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, and one more. The Nine of Cups. You know, it feels like this partnership or this Knight of Cups, there's a conflict in here, okay? This is conflict. This is fast moving energy. And the Nine of Wands, this is slow. From 8, your relationship was moving fast. There was back and forth. It was moving and then it went to a stop, Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Cups, somehow you enjoyed being without them. And somehow you also enjoyed being with them, okay? So something tells me you enjoyed being with them and you also see the advantage of being without them. And that also is the same experience for this Knight of Cups, okay? This is a person. Right now, this is a person. This is a person is conflicted because they like being without you. They enjoyed it in a good way because they learn. Because when they were with you, they were dependent. In a nutshell, like in a summary, there is an advantage of being with them and being without them. It taught you a lesson and it also taught them a lesson. But, you know, with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in here, it's still better to be with them. Okay, in short, your combination, your partnership is stronger. But it doesn't mean that you cannot live without them and they cannot live without you. In fact, you and this person, you guys have grown, okay? Maybe right now you're not talking, you're not okay. Maybe there's a gap because there's a Seven of Swords in here. But the thing is, whatever grown apart that caused you, they learn, you learn. So it's more of a reading where it's telling you there's a positive and negative, like there's a reason why you're not together and why you were together in the past, or maybe why you were together, not together, and the universe is trying to make, you know, you again to be together. Because this is, I'm kind of picking up like to be together and then not to be together, and here they are wanting to be together again. Okay. Now the thing with this person, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, they're very conflicted and they're in trouble because so much time has passed, so much time has passed, or I would say there are weeks or days and weeks has passed, okay? And the Nine of Cups, it looks like you have moved on, or there's a part of you that the more you do not talk, the less you want them. You kind of move on, okay? Like you went into your rhythm and they also went into their rhythm or their own, you know, their own life. Now, it feels like before the new moon and after the new moon, because the new moon and full moon in a month, it really influences us, you know. The energy of the new moon and a full moon, I believe, really influence the people here on Earth and the movement of the planet. So it looks like they might not really agree. Maybe you have an argument with this person because of the Seven of Swords, but something tells me they're most likely to say sorry, to not soon, because they're in trouble. Because I'm kind of picking up that you and this person right now, it feels like you're questioning, are you showing up? You know, how are you showing up for you and for them? It's more of a reading. What can you somehow do to keep the ball running, or to keep it move, to satisfy both parties? And here, like this person with a Ten of what they want, hidden energy, is a Ten of Pentacles, and you've got the Six of Cups. So maybe you are in argument, maybe things are not okay, but I tell you, they're considering that what can we do to keep the ball running, to somehow define what can you do for me and what can they do for you. You know, it's a, you know, how are they showing up for you and how you are showing up for them. So what is the advantage of having a Sagittarius and the disadvantage of having a Sagittarius, and vice versa. So this person, it's most like someone significant. It could be a friend, it could be a lover. I don't think this is professional. I think this Knight of Cups is more connected to family. It's connected to your relationship, on how you make relationship in here. But this is a specific person. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a love interest. But I'm really being advised of how are you showing up for them and how they're showing up for you. Because in here, they're not showing up yet because there's a hangman. So there's a person, there is a person who's energetically connected to you, and you are connected to them, and they're wondering what is the advantage and disadvantage of you or without you. And not only that, but it's also, are they showing up or supporting you properly? Are they loving you the best they could be? Are they supporting you? Are they good sisters, brothers, you know, mother, father, uncle? Are they showing up a good person for you? And are you a good person for them? Okay, so there's that contemplation with this person. It feels like this will a good 5 days, because this is a next 24 hours reading. So I'm kind of picking up that this person, most especially if you're dealing with this kind of energy right now where you're questioning, are you good for me? They're also doing that. Are you good for me? Are you really good for me, Sagittarius? And you're also questioning them, are you good for me? What value will you add up in my life? Are you gonna add value or are you gonna subtract? Because there's a 10 of Pentacles. What is the practical reason on why we're keeping each other? This is the 10 of Pentacles. What is the practicality of you and me? More than the love, you know, let's be practical. What can you do for me and what can I do for you? If we don't do anything for each other, what's the point? But this is an assessment, okay? This is an assessment, 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups in here, Sagittarius, it's a representation that you won't just dismiss this because you had a lot, you had a lot of good times and memories with this person. It's more of, this reading is telling you someone out there is in trouble because at the end of the day, they want to keep you, but they're assessing how much are you showing up for them and are they showing up for you. So they need to kind of count that in. And I think the reason why this person is somehow, are you showing up for me, Sagittarius? Am I really supporting you enough? You know, because they want to assess. And if they notice that, okay, I'm not really being fair with you, Sagittarius, 7 of Swords, I admit that I want to compensate the loss of time, the loss of money, whatever I didn't give all to you. And I honestly feel like, Sagittarius, you're doing the same thing too. How are you showing up with this person? And maybe to your friends or family. That assessment will allow you to think forward. You know, whether, okay, I'm short with them, so I'll make it up. Or they're short with you, I'll make it up. But it is, I believe, at least 5 days of processing in here. You know, 5 to 7 days. You might get an update from this person or maybe from the following people. 5 of Wands. But there's a good outcome. I feel there's a good outcome, a fair outcome. Because the 7 of Swords, if they're wrong, sorry, Sagittarius, I'm short with you. And I honestly feel like you, Sag, okay, I have a mistake too. Sorry, I'm short. You know, because because the hidden energy is the 10 of Pentacles. It means that you might have different opinions, but at the end of the day, you want to do good for each other. You want to do good for each other. They want to do good for you. They want to be there for you. What they want to show up for you. Okay? So it feels like the general update of the changes is most probably after the new moon. Okay, guys? So this is your reading. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for connecting with me. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to further connect with me, Sagittarius, all of the details is down in the description box below. Whew, this reading is so tiring. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.